Hello everybody. I'm here with a review of my GeminiJets US Airways Express Embraer ERJ-170 aircraft. This is in the old US Airways livery from the 90s. This is from GeminiJets, made for collectors by collectors. There's the title with the little airplane logo down at the bottom, 1/400 scale die-cast model aircraft. There's the standard looking side flap. You can see the airplane would fit right in there. Here's the back, shows the aircraft climbing. Some details about as real as it gets, what it is, and information about the company. Underneath, you can pause it right here. Here's some general information about the E-170. And basically the sides are right here. And so this is about the model. So let's get to the actual aircraft. Here it is. The US Airways E-170. Any E-170, you can see against the box, it sort of sits up on the ground, where the front tire appears to be higher than the rear. Beautiful detail on this aircraft. You can look on the top, and you can see all the little probes on the top. You see the standard E-170 window configuration. There's your registration, the American flag, November 807, Mike Delta. This is owned by Wells Fargo in Salt Lake City and operates under Republic Airlines. It's currently based out of Philadelphia and operates around the East Coast. So let's start at the front of the aircraft. Here's the cockpit with your doors, with your windshield wipers. And it's got some nose cone design on this one. Here's your front landing gear with the 3 letters of your registration. '807. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there are 2 cargo doors on this aircraft. One in the forward section of the aircraft and one in the rear. The 2 engines are GE CF-34s, producing about 9,100 pounds of thrust each. They may look small, but they can really push this thing along. Really like the design of the 2 winglets on the ends. I really wish they would have done a design on the inside, but I don't know if that's the manufacturer of the airline who did that, who decided to leave their winglets blank. It's a weird landing gear configuration on this aircraft. The rear tires roll, but the front tire doesn't, maybe because the front tire is too small. There are 4 doors on this aircraft, 2 on the right side and 2 on the left side. 1 in the forward section of the aircraft, 2 in the forward section of the aircraft, 2 in the rear section of the aircraft. Your landing lights, right near the joint of the wing and the fuselage, right there. Nice design of the slats on the edge and the flaps in the rear. You can see the speed brakes and little canoe pods down the back. Really like the tail from the livery. Really like the black against the white American flag. Here's the APU exhaust outlet in the back, along with your elevators, horizontal stabilizers with your trim tabs. Here's your vertical stabilizer with your rudder. Down on the bottom, you can see just the amount of detail they put into this aircraft. There's your beacon light down at the bottom with the GeminiJets logo. You can see there's the front landing gear door. Here's the power supply input. Here are your landing lights. There's a set of landing lights on the bottom as well. Here are your holes for the gear to retract into, if it does, when it does, but GeminiJets doesn't allow the gear to retract. Here's your hole for your stand, if you decide to get a stand for this aircraft. There's the back cargo door. Here's a scraper. What this is that if the plane ever scrapes its tail, it'll hit this instead of the fuselage. And there's the standard design of a US Airways E-170, the little stripes coming around. They curve around up above on the top side of the aircraft, and they cup around on the bottom. I haven't seen any reviews done on this, so I decided to make one just to give any collectors who would like this aircraft a benchmark to be placed on. Really like the design on the GE CF-34s. These are the same engines that are used on CRJs. There's the cowling. There's no real design on the cowling of this aircraft. But there are the caution lines on both engines. Wings are designed with appropriate detail. I don't see the Star Alliance logo, but there's your aircraft type right below the front door, right below the black and red and white. And it says Embraer 170. There's the US Airways Express on the top, and there's your port nav light, and over there is your green starboard nav light. The strobe lights are equipped right next to the navs. So there's your aircraft. It looks really good, especially in a predominantly white aircraft situation like that I have over here. A black aircraft looks really good in a situation like that. So there's your US Airways Express E-170, November 807 Meg Delta. If you can get it, I would recommend it because, first of all, it looks really good in a predominantly white aircraft situation, since that's what most models feature at least a little bit of. They're at least a little white on any part of the aircraft, not counting out this one. But this aircraft, it really adds to the regional atmosphere. Although it looks small, it can still fly a good ways of the country. And so thanks for watching this review, and just keep on the watch because they'll keep posting more reviews, not just of more GeminiJets, but also Phoenix models and Herpa, and all the other models that I plan to receive over the next few months. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.